I'd like to take you to our command center and brief you on our progress to date against the Archons.
Whoa, Nelly! You're using them fancy boardroom terms and my field falling asleep.
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week, I checked out Bigfoot vs. the Illuminati. And this 2020 film was directed by BC14 and stars Edson, Camacho, and Marco Guzman, among others, of course. The story of this movie is that it takes place 3,000 years in the future, where there's only about 500 people left in the universe. And they are fighting a war against the Archons, who I guess are also Illuminati. And they recruit Bigfoot onto their side to help them defeat the Archons. So what will happen exactly? You'll have to watch the movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss this movie. Well, this production company released this on the same day as another movie, and that movie was called Trump vs. the Illuminati. So I think you could kind of consider it to be not a sequel because they're released on the same day, but within the same series. And whereas that one takes place 1,000 years in the future, this one is just 3,000 years in the future. So if you did like Illuminati or Trump versus the Illuminati, you'll probably like this one. It is just like a silly video game movie. That's actually kind of what I liked about it. It added a certain charm where it was their passion rather than them actually trying to make any money off of this type of stuff. So I really did enjoy that kind of video game quality. I was looking for something a little bit, more entertaining or more, not serious one day. So I turned this one on. And it definitely, has all of that stuff. It is, silly, just fun, video game-esque type of stuff. And what else? Oh, I also thought the script was much tighter than Trump versus Illuminati. I thought this one had, a better script. I thought the jokes were better as well. They have about 12 jokes in there, and they all land for sure. I think also some lines are also better as well. And yeah, just in general, a much better experience than their other release on that day. In addition, all of the characters are back from Trump versus Illuminati, except for Trump, of course. But the Halo characters are back because they're all clones. Bigfoot is back because it's kind of implied that he's immortal and he's also a myth, so no one really knows if he's real or not. And then the evil Satan-worshipping alien character is back. And this time he is back because there was another guy who made a soul sacrifice to recruit him into his army. And so they're all back. They're still fun characters, they're just riffing off of each other and stuff. And I really enjoyed that. So yeah, these characters can do a lot to really help you reach the end. And lastly, I gotta say, I really like the main antagonist. He's this killer robot that's just kind of wandered into the hair sector of the galaxy. They're not really sure where he came from. They can kind of scan the galaxy and go, oh, there's one other killer robot over there. There's one over there as well, but that's really it. And so this is the one that they bumped into. And his motivation is interesting. It's just to destroy everything and nobody knows where it came from. And his voice is really cool. I did enjoy his voice. Also, he's always riffing off of Bigfoot, and it's lots of fun just like this.
Excuse me, Tin Man. You talking to me?
I don't see anyone else here, so I must be talking to you, Gorilla.
Gorilla?
And so I really did enjoy even the bad guys in this one. So yeah, there's lots of stuff here for you to enjoy if you're looking for something a little more sillier. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, it is just a video game film, so that they're using a video game engine. So it's not the, highest quality CGI, but that's perfectly fine. It's much more about the story that they're trying to tell. It also comes with a bunch of, video game faults, particularly hidden walls or invisible walls. So for example, there will be someone praying, but they can't touch their hands because, video game characters can't do that. Or they want to touch their face and they just go like that. And so that's, funny, I guess, when you see it for the first time. When you see it for the 100th time, you kind of lose track of it, but definitely for the first few times, it's funny. They also reuse some kind of assets and scenes right from their other movie. And so that was noticeable, but if you haven't seen it, then, you know, it's fine. Also, when they talk, their mouths don't really match up to what the words are saying. You know, with the helmeted guys, it doesn't really matter, but when you can see their mouth moving and it doesn't match up, it kind of seems not right. They do kind of explain it. They say it's like thought talking or something. So at least they, you know their limitations and try to explain it in the script. So that is good, but at the same time, you know, it's bad. In addition, they have a lot of shots where it's just like a person's torso and then it's them talking. And it is just like in a video game, right? You can't move around that much. And so if they're talking, they're also stationary. They do, you know, throw in some space battles and whatnot. So that's good. But there is just kind of a lot of people talking to the camera. So do be aware of that. So who would I recommend this movie for? Well, I think if you're into video games and watching video games, you can definitely turn this one on and enjoy it. If you liked that other movie, Trump versus the Illuminati, I do think this one is better. So you can definitely turn it on and enjoy it as well. As for a rating, I'm going to give it the OK score of 4. And having said that, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with a post-credit scene this time. You know, there is one more movie in this series called Bigfoot versus Megalodon. It's done in the same style, but I don't know if I should see it or even review it. So I need your help. If this video can get 10 likes, I will review it in the near future. And having said that, I think that's all I wanted to say. So peace out, everybody.